My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey, and we're going to make a fun fold card today. And I have a little sneak peek for you from something coming in the 2024 to 2025 annual catalog. Just, oh, I actually am pretty straight. All right, I had a little technical difficulties here, and I don't even have a new phone. Okay, I could show you the catalog. I could show you the cover. That's all I could show you. I can't show you anything else, but I could play with the products from it and show you those. And my original plan today was to do an unboxing, except I was cleaning and rearranging and going through the retired list yesterday, and I I put everything away. So, and I really didn't want to pull it all back out, so I figured I'll do a little unboxing just of the suite I'm using. Right, this is called the Country Wood Suite. It has the Country Birdhouse stamp set. Oh, I got a bad glare. Sorry. Uh, the Country Birdhouse stamp set and dies. And then it's got the Country Flowers stamp set, which I'm not using this one. And then the dies to go with that. And there's this, you can see it, pretty eyelet embossing folder, which I did do some embossing. I did some of the prep work ahead of time because, oh, I just had to. It comes with these two spools of ribbon in petal pink and um, basic white, and it's just a striped ribbon. I believe they are. It's quarter inch thick, both of them. They're really pretty, nice and soft. It'll make nice bows. Again, I'm not using a bow on my card today, though I could make instead of a belly band, tie a ribbon around it. It also comes with these basic gray and smoky slate pearls, which I may be using these. I haven't decided yet, because those of you who have watched me know I kind of go on the fly making my card. And I thought I would show you the DSP that comes with it. We've got Country Lace, which is a lot of eyelet designs. And the colors in this are, oh, I can't even say. Basic Beige, Misty Moonlight. I think that's Misty Moonlight. Petal Pink, and Smoky Slate. Wow. I don't know if my lighting's bad or my eyes are bad. So it's all, so you have the eyelet on this side, and then, I don't know if you can see, kind of see the design. And then the Misty Moonlight. Petal Pink, another eyelet pattern. Basic Beige. I am using Basic Beige today. That is a new color that we have. It'll be in our like basic white, basic black, very vanilla. It's going to go with those. This kind of looks like a denim to me, like a gray denim. This one, and that's another kind of like a denim look, but in the basic beige. And another eyelet. These are very hard to see, I think. I'm trying to see on my screen. And then stripes. I think I started with this one. Maybe not. Eyelet, and then that definitely looks like a denim to me. Was that where I started? I lost track. Yes, that's where I started. Okay, now the paper I'm using today is called Country Woods, and I already see myself having to buy another pack of this paper, and the catalog hasn't even gone live yet. So I'm trying to salvage, use it slowly. So it's all wood grains. That one there, and this one, which I like. I really like these. That wood grain. That is a great pack of paper. This one here. This is kind of just a rustic look. That one. I'll get two more, and then I'll get started on the card. It's that one there, and then this one, and that, and the see if I can read it a little better. The colors in this pack are basic beige, basic gray, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite, misty moonlight, pecan pie, petal pink, pool party, smoky slate, and wild wheat. So not only it's all wood grains, but it's a lot of the subtles that I like. All right, let's get started. I am only using the Country Birdhouse for today's card. I did like I said, I did a lot of the prep work ahead of time. Catalog out of the way. All right, so I'm starting with a Misty Moonlight card base. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. All right, so I'm just making a gatefold. It's a simple fold today because I was more excited about playing with the product. I haven't even. Hey Donna. Hi Carol. Thank you for joining. Hi Angelique. Thank you for joining. The ribbon, Carol, is so pretty. Okay, so I have two panels of the Misty Moonlight. I don't know how you can see it here. Oh, you guess you can. That I already embossed with the eyelet embossing folder. I was going to put a different color, but you'll see there was just too much going on, so I figured let me just keep it kind of basic. I'm just going to adhere these to the front using liquid glue. And these two panels are cut 2 inches by 5 3/8. All the measurements, everything will be on my blog on Friday at 8 a.m., creativestampindesigns.com. I'll have all the measurements. I'll have a link to the video. Everything will be there. All right. There we go. Just give it a little rub. And I just wanted to have a little texture. That's really all this is for. All right. Then I pre-cut. This is the basic beige. It reminds me of many years ago it was called River Rock. It reminds me of that, or like a shade of Sahara sand. That's what it reminds me of. And then I have a panel of the Country Woods DSP. And I'm just going to adhere this right on to this. And again, the measurements will be on my blog. There we go. Excuse me. And I believe I cut this with the third from the largest die. Okay, so here's everything all cut up because I was not going to be running back and forth to you see there's a lot of pieces. We're just going to kind of get them all off. And I was playing around trying to figure out how to put it together. There's no easy way. But it's going to be fun. If I could pick it up, it'll be fun. All right. And I did not think when I was cutting this nice thin piece, I did not think to put an adhesive sheet first. So we're going to put just a little bit of glue. I really need my tweezers. I didn't think to get those out. Bear with me here. All right, and this is going to go right on. I cut a panel of Pool Party. I was trying to stick with the colors that were in the DSP. Oh my goodness, sorry. Okay, so that's going to go right like that. The sun is shining here, but it's raining. I mean, it's very bright out there, but I'm listening and it's raining over here. Then I cut this part of the birdhouse out of a panel of the country woods. And again, yeah, let's see which one we go first. I believe these just butt up against each other. I haven't made this yet, can you tell? All right. Should have gotten a full bottle of glue. So we're going to take this and birdhouse and we're going to just put it right up to the top. Just like that. So we're kind of building a birdhouse here. And you know what? Hang on a minute. Kind of explain what I'm doing. And I forgot to stamp that. Oh well. I did have a stamp out. There's a little eyelet stamp, and I was going to stamp it. I had the ink, I had everything ready. I don't know if I might be able to. Let's see. We'll try. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work. All right. And I have, this is the country beige because I just wanted just a slight color. Let's see if we could do this. Since it's a photopolymer, it's a little harder than I thought because there's a camera in the way. Okay, kind of worked. Okay, it kind of worked. It would have been better if I did it, if I remembered to do it beforehand, but that's okay. Okay, so now we could put this piece on, which my blue, oh, it's staying where it is. Okay, we're just going to grab this. Just putting, just kind of just smearing the glue. There we go. All right, and then what I did, because I wanted the dark circle here, I cut a piece of early espresso. I cut the smallest deckled circle. I had to think quick where I could get a circle, and the deckled circles were sitting there. So that's what I did. You know what? I'm just going to put this right around the outside like that. I'd rather go that way than have it in the wrong spot. All right. And then I have the little panel for the bottom. And I'm not going to put the glue all the way to the top, so because I have the flowers and I want to be able to kind of stick those in. So I'm just going to kind of put the glue down a little. All right, and then let's see, we've got, let's see if I get it. This is supposed to be like the little piece right here that the bird can sit on, or you can, the bird can sit wherever you want him to. And I am going to get a glue dot and put that on with a glue dot. Because I think the glue dot will fit perfectly. And I did cut this out of the same DSP, the same panel. And we're just going to put this right there. Okay. So let me get the flower colored. And I am using the Summer Splash. This is the one of the new in colors, the light Summer Splash. For the leaves. I actually tried coloring a flower with the new Shy Shamrock because I figured they're leaves, they're green. It didn't match. Did not match. I could not use that. And this is the new Peach Pie. So the new in colors are Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, uh, Pretty in Pink is back, Shy Shamrock, ouch, and Summer Splash. So I went with the Peach Pie for the flowers. Oops, did I close that yet? And there we go, all 5 of them colored. I didn't think anybody would want to sit and wait for me to color all these flowers. I didn't want to sit and wait for me to color all these flowers. And I'm just going to put them on with a glue dot. And like I said, that's why I left a little space so that I could kind of slip them right in. I don't know why I did that. I need the glue dot on the bottom for these. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. I'm having trouble picking them up today. I'm trouble picking everything up today. Gee whiz. I'm going to put the third one over on this side. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to put it on the bottom. So I have a little bit of room to move it around if I want to. Probably the bird real quick. And I'm using his beak out of the way. The Daffodil Delight for his beak. Barely touching. So that is a very fine area. I'm just going to kind of use the dark gray granite, just going over the lines. I will go over it again. I am not a very good color. I kind of just put the color there and it is what it is. It is light. I want to make sure it was the light gray granite. I thought making, or trying to make here, a robin was appropriate since it's spring. I don't know, the gray granite seemed like the right color for a robin. I'm just going to go over just for a little bit of highlighting. And I'm going to use, that's dark. I have trouble seeing lights and darks today. The peach pie for the robin's breast. But then I'm going to put a line. I'm gonna blend this in. The Cajun Craze. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it again. It kind of looked like a robin, the color of a robin. I know it says robin, they're robin redbreast, but I don't know. They look kind of more of a rust tone to me. Okay. Whew. Okay, so the birdhouse did go together a lot quicker and easier than I expected it to. We're going to put the little birdhouse stand. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to pop this up on here, and then I'll put the stand on. So the scallop part was this, and I thought it cut these little holes. I didn't look closely. Cut these little holes out. It doesn't, it just makes an indent. And then I found the Stampin with the stamps. You know, I don't know about you, but I can look at a stamp set 100 times and I miss things. And then the Misty Moonlight was just the real thin one, and the Country Woods DSP was the thicker one, and the little box for the bottom. And in the catalog, they show one of the demo pictures, cards or whatever that they show. It shows a chain. I have no clue where the chain is. No clue at all. I could not find it anywhere. Go on the bottom here. So I'm not sure what that chain is in the picture. I don't want to put anything in the middle, only because that's where I'm gonna put it like this so I make sure I get them in the right spot. So I could slip the holder. This right up here in the corner, in the top. You know what, that's all I'm going to put right. Actually, I'm going to put one right in the middle over the hole, just in case. I can always slip more in under if I really need to. So let me just, I want to make sure, because I'm going to put this on the front like this, and I don't want the birdhouse to go up too high. I just thought about that. The top of the birdhouse is going to be off the paper. So we're going to put this down here. All right, so this is going to go on like this. And I'm only going to put adhesive. I'll only put it on the one side. I'm going to have this right up by the top. Like that. And then we're going to put this little stand right here, and I'm going to probably have to trim it a little bit, which is fine. So let me take this off, and we're just going to use a little bit of, whoops, liquid glue on here. Hey Jamie, thanks for joining. Hi Ada, thank you for joining. Let's see. It looks about centered. I'm not going to trim it until after I get it on the card. And then we've got this little bird. I ran out of dimensionals. There we go. I think I am going to stand him on his that little perch thing. I think that's what it's called. Originally, I was going to put him down by the flowers. That's why I moved the flowers the way I did. Just want to have a thin one. It's a small one. Nope, it's too big. Hold on. I know I have a thin piece here. These are a little thinner. And we'll put him right there on his little perch. And then this, I'm going to adhere, but I'm only going to adhere the one side. I'm going to put liquid glue. And what I'm going to do, hang on a minute, I want to make sure I get it in the center. This is my way of cheating. I want to use, come on, glue. I'm using a little extra liquid glue only because it's got to stick on the eyelet. That will go like that before I press it down. Yep, perfect. Let's make sure I've got it straight. That was not smart there. All right, and I'm just going to use my paper snips to snip this a little bit. And I am going to put just a tiny bit because I could see that ripping. I'm just going to put a tiny bit just, I don't know if you could see what I did, just on the edge there, just enough so it sticks to the card front so it doesn't tear, because piece like that I could see tearing. There you go. Then I cut this tag out of the, what are they called? Whoops, I'm dropping them. Designer tags. These used to be in the catalog. They are now an online exclusive. And I cut this tag out because it kind of just looked like the eyelet to me. So, and I'm just gonna stamp a sentiment and just was gonna put ribbon, or a piece of the which I still can. Just going to put it right about there. That looks good to me. And I have Hello Friend, and I'm going to stamp that in the gray granite. I'm going to try to get this straight on here. Not too bad. I can always redo it. Did forget to get my baker's twine out. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use a piece of baker's twine. Tie a little bow. Maybe. Oops. Oh my goodness. I should have cut a bigger piece so that my fingers fit. Bring this down like that. And I'm just going to pop it up with a dimensional. Let's see where it was. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Carol. And thank you, Carol, the other Carol. Okay, I have a panel of basic white that I am, there it is. I have sentiment. I'm going to stamp it right on here. Really hoping that's straight. Yep, looks pretty straight to me. And I am going to, I'm not going to color them live. I'm just going to stamp, since I have the gray out, stamp the flowers along the bottom. And I'll actually even put a little bird. Just stuck my finger in the ink. I'll put the bird right in the middle. I'll color all those afterwards. I am going to Stampin' Seal. I'm going to adhere this to a panel of the basic beige. I'm going to put this inside a card. Do the envelope and we'll be done. And it fits perfectly right in the center. I have a panel of the DSP for the envelope. A lot of new things in this new catalog. A lot of new things. There's a few things carrying over, but it's mostly all new. It is a pretty good catalog. I'm still Haven't learned where everything is yet. I've been studying it. A lot of studying to do, especially with all the new DSP, because I am going to be doing a paper share, and the information will be going out about that. There's a lot of DSPs, and so I'll be doing the paper share and a ribbon share again. And if you're interested in getting your hands on any of the products early, if we were only allowed to order a few things from the catalog, um, since we went to the onstage convention, but the whole catalog, the demonstrators will be able to order other stuff in April 1st or 2nd. So if you want to get your hands on any of this stuff early, you want to join, you can place an order and purchase all new stuff from the new catalog. All right, that's it. That's the card. Just a simple gatefold card. I was focusing more on trying to put a birdhouse together. That's the first time I've put a birdhouse together. I will plan on being back next Wednesday, the same time. Hopefully all will go well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Carolyn. Thanks, Arlene. Yes, better late than never. And maybe I'll have another sneak peek for you. All right, thanks for joining, and I hope to see you next week. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. All the measurements, everything will be on my blog on Friday. Usually goes live around 8 o'clock. But the products themselves you cannot purchase until, I believe it's May 1st. Hang on, I'm just looking to see if the date is on the catalog. May 1st is when you can start purchasing the products from the catalog. All right? Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you next week. Bye, everyone.